Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Final Fantasy IV The After Years. Today we start Porom's tale. As the lunar whale sets off for the dragon's mouth towards the new moon, monsters suddenly pour out of the Devil's Road. Realizing the danger, the Elder of Mysidia orders Porom to visit Mount Ordeals and find the reclusive dragoon who once served Baron with pride. Yeah, except that doesn't happen until like the very end of the tale. Porom's tale is somewhat unique. It is 75-ish% flashbacks. Well then, let us begin today's lesson. Yes, sir. Oh, come on, we know who that is. It's the White Mage of Mysidia, Porom. Yeah, this is definitely a unique tale in terms of it's not current events, for the most part. Where is Palom? Now, if you played Final Fantasy IV, you probably recognize this. I mean, I'm assuming you all played Final Fantasy IV, give or take. No, not again. Yes, this is actually the ending scene of Porom and Palom. Just played out a little longer. So there I was, on the slopes of Mount Ordeal, facing down the fiery hordes, when I cast an awesome blizzard and my sister appeared and abused the shit out of me. Ow. How many times are you going to be late for training? The Elder is really angry. How many times must I tell you the same thing before it sinks into that thick skull of yours? You've a deal of growing up to do if you ever plan to be the sort of mage Tella was. 2 more hours of spell transcription for you. Yep. Purple eyes. I don't think I've really ever noticed that before. Ah, not again. You've only yourself to blame, you know. Porom reminds me of Hermione so much. Forget this, I've had enough of this stupid training. Palom! What a troublesome one. Please allow me to go after him, Elder. And their capes, like, they need smaller capes. You know how dirty those capes would be? I guess they're not really capes, they're more like coats. Or dusters. What the hell are those called, anyways? I think they are just called dusters. So you saw Palom running like his life depended on it just now, alrighty? And where exactly did he go? I think he went towards... No, wait, this is like the final area we gotta find Palom, pretty much. Thought Palom had finally just... No, he will never act his age. There he is. Give it up, Palom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not going to start my training all over again. No way. That is sort of harsh punishment. Especially for mages such as Palom and Porom. Because they are extremely talented for their age if you compare them to other white and black mages in this village. Give it up, Palom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not gonna... Yeah, okay. We get it, game. You could have gave them some unique dialogue. I think this is the last area. I am wrong. That's new. Yeah, decree sailed, whatever. I mean, the Devil Road's just one of those... There he is. Devil Road's just one of those things that's not that hard, yet they think it's like some overly dramatic area. You're better than this, Palom. I thought you wanted to be the great sage like Tella. You gotta hit him where it hurts, Porom. You're right. Fine, you're right. You win. Man, I wonder why Palom grew up to be such an asshole. You look like you have something on your mind, boy. Look, Elder, you may not be aware of this, but my skills have developed much more than you think. Palom! Is that so? There's nothing else here for you to learn. Is that what you were trying to say? Come on, Elder. You know just as well as I do how powerful we really are. Hold your tongue, Palom. You think so too, right, Porom? Without us, Cecil would have never made it to near Mount Ordeals. We've grown so much since the journey we took. Haven't you realized that, Elder? I suppose you have a point. I know I do, 'cause I'm gonna be a sage, just like old man Tella. Tella, you say? Then you have a long way to go, Palom. Growth is not something you gain on your own. It is a product of all the people you met along the way, from Cecil and Tella to everyone else around you. I already know that, Elder. I don't need you to tell me that. It is a simple thing to say, but I forbid you from leaving Mysidia. It is still too soon for you. Too soon? Well, when's not going to be too soon? When you have truly understood the words I have spoken. Can I go out and travel the world once I do? Once you do, yes. All right! I'll be out of here in a flash. Cecil and the others better be ready for me. Palom! Are you sure you meant to tell him that, Elder? Of course. Of course. The meetings imparting one's experiences in life help to strengthen the South. Yes, Elder. And I'm sure you would like to hit the road yourself someday, Porom. What? It is written on your face, plain as day. You hate me, just like all my other students. You ungrateful little... Porom's Tale, the Vanished Lunar Whale. And we're gonna fast forward several years later. There was some weird pixel above several there. Several years later, Porom and Palom are still the same size and wear the same exact clothes. They in fact have not aged at all. And their noses are still fucked up looking. Ha! Ha! Finally, I'm off on my quest to become a sage, which you abandoned. What made you want to visit Kaipo first? Because it's Tella's homeland, of course. What do you think? Or what did you think? That's all? What do you mean, that's all? Don't you understand anything? Huh? The title of sage isn't something to be obtained, it's something that's granted to you. Yeah, that's right. I knew that already. That's why I stuttered, because I knew that. Then who do you think grants something like that to you? The Elder, right? No, the people of the world do. What? Yeah, the Elder is really in no position to grant anyone the title of sage. Nobody's gonna call you a sage just because you've learned white and black magic. You have to throw away your own wishes and ambitions, Palom, and learn to use your magic to benefit the whole world, not just yourself. Pfft, that goes without saying, Porom. Are you sure you know? Well, that's the way Tella was, wasn't it? You're right. Tella traveled around the world with the Elder himself long ago, just like we're doing right now. Wow, really? I knew it. Eventually, the Elder returned to Mysidia and devoted his life to protecting the world through his magic. Tella, meanwhile, continued to travel for years afterwards, using his powers for the good of all mankind. How long did he do that for? Oh, at least decades. Oof, that long. And at the end of the journey, he decided to settle down in Kaipo, where Anna was born. I didn't know that. Why would you know that? How is that common knowledge? Tella wasn't exactly around you two for that long. Maybe, well, I know he's like a legend in Mysidia. Not a legend, but like a great man in Mysidia. So maybe they have his life written down. Of course, it'll probably take longer for you than it did for him. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'm in this for the long haul. Yeah, I don't think you are, to be quite honest. No offense, Palom, but you probably should have made some more progress. Excuse me. Probably should have made more progress than you actually did when we got to you in your tale. Don't get me wrong, you're a cool character and I like you a lot, but in 17 years you have made no progress on white magic whatsoever, and you're kind of an asshole to a lot of people. Whew, finally. What are you complaining about? You slept practically the entire way. We have a long way to Kaipo, don't we? It's in the middle of this huge Dempsey desert in front of us. So we should rest up while we can, you know. Convenient excuse. Yeah, so like I was saying, Palom didn't take that to heart in his tale at all. He's still kind of more mature, sure, but he's arrogant for the most part until near the end of his tale, which I guess is good for character development, but he really didn't learn anything from any of this. Anyways, let's go over Porom. So she is a white mage. She's going to have a little more health than Palom for the most part. She's going to have a very high spirit. Her stats are pretty much the opposite of what Palom's are. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They're twins, I guess, with opposite abilities. She actually does not have that here. Well, I guess we'll go over that later on in the story. Kaipo. Now, they mentioned Tella's journey through the world helping mankind. That would have been a cool tale, I think. Like, I know he's dead, but it could have been like a special... Like, you defeated the game, now let's have a Tella tale where you travel the world as Tella helping people up until he meets Cecil or something. I kind of probably would have enjoyed that. Wow, it's Kaipo, we're here! What should we do first? Let's take it easy for now. But you just spent days resting on that ship! Oh, quit complaining. What's the big deal? Well, probably she's worried that you're lazy. Oasis Town, only sediment, yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to actually see Tella's past, I guess. Now, the backstory of Tella is one of the reasons why he left Mysidia is that... Oh, King Edward regularly visits Tella and its gravesites, you know? He left Mysidia because of an accident he had, which ended up, I think it hurting or killing a decent amount of people, and he felt bad for it. So he left Mysidia, and I guess devoted his life to helping others. In the shop, we have bows and arrows. I might... Are we gonna find some a little later? We should be good with just magic for now. But yeah, Porom, excuse me, can equip bows and arrows, staffs. Palom is a carbon copy of himself from his tale, except for the bluff ability. Now, these two do know Twin Magic Band. It comes maxed level up, so you don't have to learn it. And let's actually visit this house. I don't think I've ever talked to these guys. You're awfully small to be traveling so far away from home. Do take it easy. Yeah, so they don't exactly tell us how long it was since that last scene in Mysidia. It said several years, but several years doesn't mean like 7. It means a few years. I know that makes no sense, but it's like, it's greater than a few, but less than actual 7. I guess practicing my synchronized swimming near those graves isn't very appropriate, is it? No, I wouldn't say so. Tella, the great sage, rests in the desert oasis together with his beloved daughter Anna. The water's sparkling behind them. That's pretty cool. The old man's grave! Let's jump up and down on it. Well, don't just stand there. Offer your respect to him. Good job showing respect. Tella, may you be happy together with Anna for all eternity. And may you guide us with your infinite wisdom, especially Palom. He really needs it. Hey, old man. Guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I'm finally here. I came to visit your homeland and everything. I hope you're watching over me, Tella. Because someday I'm gonna be a sage just like you. And I'll actually be able to cast all my spells that I know. Palom, is this why you wanted to come here to Kaipo? Just thought I'd check up on the old man first, you know. Yep, he's still dead. He's probably rotted a little bit too. Oh, actually no, their bodies disappeared, right? Yeah, they became one with the Force. Anna, daughter of the great and gentle sage, rest in this desert oasis surrounded by eternal love. You are known for being the offspring of someone. Congratulations, you are Kim Kardashian. Actually, no, that's Paris Hilton. Hilton's the one, right? Actually, no, they're both known for sex tapes. Huh. Anyways, I didn't realize Anna was here too, as well. Anna, the woman Edward loved with all his heart. She must have been a nice lady. Maybe kind of like our mom. Anna, I witness in person the grace and profound love you possessed within. May you rest in peace alongside Tella for all this time. Sometimes I wonder if I too have a chance to become a woman like you, a woman who knew how to love more deeply than anyone else. What? Nothing? I wasn't showing concern for you at all? Right, on to training then. To the underground waterway. So yes, we are going to the underground waterway. With 300 gil, you can't really afford to buy anything. The item shop here is pretty much standard. You know, potions, phoenix downs, etc., etc. We'll find all the supplies we need. We also have a white mage with us, so healing will pretty much be regulated to that. If you feel the need to, you can come back and stock up after we get into some battles. But, I don't know, it's kind of weird because I understand that they know Edward. They would not know Anna at all. Like, at all, at all. At all, at all. I went the wrong way. But don't worry, we got some zombies to take care of. Like, Palom's a little bit faster, so thankfully he'll be able to get off his fire spells relatively fast. I'll just go out and tell you that any levels Palom gains in this tail are negated by his tail, so don't worry about his levels at all. Oh wow, that did not kill you. Okay. One more fire spell should do it. Sure, let's... Okay, you do have a fire rod. I can use that on single targets. That probably would have been better. Get a crossbow. And the lightning arrows. I'm going to give that to Porom. Now, that being said, I actually think Palom would probably benefit more from it. No. Porom's the one with the more multipliers and attacks. Now, fire arrows would be pretty nice, but lightning arrows is going to do pretty good against some enemies a little later on. I always forget how big this area is. Tent. And we got some frogs. This should, do you want to use Blizzara? Better be safe than sorry, I guess. Oh, don't bite him. Good lord. And with that battle, we're going to call it an episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, one yet on my videos. I almost said my Porom section. My video section. Check out some of my other videos and see if it's to your liking. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.